Hello and welcome. I'm Tiina Kivinen, and this is a video dedicated to the root chakra, which is part of the energetic anatomy in the yoga tradition. You don't have to actually know about the chakras to experience this practice. They can really open us up to different layers of ourselves, from the physical body to emotions to the psyche, even the way we relate to the world around us. So simply open up to the prompts. Let the experience be a meditation for you, and be curious and compassionate about what arises for you. Please leave a comment when you complete. I would love to hear from you and hear how you enjoyed the practice, or if you have any questions. And let me know as well if you have any interest in our Moon to Moon training that my dear beloved Ali and I do together, which is a restorative yoga teacher training, if you do feel called to go a little deeper into the teachings. And this is a little video that is meant to be just a mini practice. So sliding a restorative pose into your day as a meditation. So it's not intended to be a full practice, but rather just a little mini taste of a restorative practice. Then of course you can combine this video with other practices as well, or your own practice of yoga to extend it if you prefer. So listen to your body and honor whatever you need throughout this journey. Now we'll be settling into a restorative pose that I like to call legs up the bolster. You'll need 2 blocks and a bolster. If you don't have yoga props, you can see my video on how to make yoga props at home, and you can make a similar structure that we're creating here with perhaps pillows and different objects that you might have around the home. So to set up for the pose, we'll be taking the 1 block on its highest height and the 2nd block on its medium height in a T-shape formation, placing the bolster on top. I love having a folded blanket under my head, as well as an extra blanket either to put over the body or to layer on the belly. And we'll also be using a strap. You don't have to have a particular yoga strap. You might use a scarf or a necktie, whatever you have that you can loop around the legs. To come into the pose, we'll be snuggling up nice and close to the bolster so the legs can rest over top. So you're not actually sitting on the bolster, but rather just the legs are resting upon it. Here I have the folded blanket underneath my head, and also the strap. The strap can be looped around the thighs. You can also even just tie it around your thighs, making sure that the knot isn't causing any discomfort. In restorative practice, one of the principles to make yourself comfortable is really to make sure that there's no agitation. So making sure that props are nice and smooth and not agitating the body in any way. And I love to take an extra blanket, even just folded over the belly. And this could also have a similar effect with a sandbag or any kind of weight here. So as you settle into your pose, you might also choose to rest an eye pillow or a cloth over your eyes for extra support in soothing your eyes. The arms can rest at your sides or on the body. And taking these first few moments to settle in, welcoming any little adjustments that help you to become a little more comfortable, even if it's just a little gentle smoothing out of the upper back or the lower back. And the reason why we have the strap around the legs is because in time, as the body relaxes, the legs relax, and then they might want to fall off the prop. So here they're snuggled in, so the legs can relax without any effort needed to keep them up. The eyes may close down. Begin to welcome your breath. In this restorative, root chakra meditation, it's much like we're cultivating Shavasana, the relaxation pose in yoga. Allowing the arms and the legs to soften, the muscles of the face to soften. Beginning to sense the feeling of the back body supported by the earth. So supported that you can rest and be held here. Allow the breath to flow gently and smoothly. Each wave of breath rolling in and rolling out. Smoothing out the edges of the breath. And beginning to welcome the physical body, the home in which you inhabit. Sensing the weight of your bones releasing into gravity. The density of the physical body. One with the earth. Muladhara, the root chakra, invites us into a deeper connection with the body and with the earth and all things physical and grounding. And this posture honors the legs and feet, which are much like our own extension of the root chakra, which is located at the base of the spine, and yet the energy of the root flows through the legs and feet, so often carrying us through our days, and now lifted up to be nourished, to be supported. Continuing to welcome the breath, the rise and fall of each wave of breath, rolling in and out and smoothing out the edges, allowing each exhale to guide you a little deeper relaxed. Each exhalation a little bit longer than the inhale, sending a message that it's time to let go and it's time to relax, just as you are. Thinking, dissolving into feeling and sensing, and being. Letting awareness travel down to the base of the spine, sensing the color red, an earthy red, Muladhara root support. As you inhale, the color red brightens, expands. As you exhale, relax, be held. Inhaling to breathe into the root, the color red deepening. expanding, exhaling, letting go. And sense or imagine this red energy flows through the legs, encircling the knees, the ankles and feet. Each toe pulsing with red, earthy energy. As you welcome the medicine of Muladhara, the earth element inviting us to trust that we are supported. The earth element inviting stability and security, even as the world around us changes and our lives fluctuate, even as the mind fluctuates. The earth invites us into a deeper state of security and trust. So rest here, receiving the medicine of the element of earth, the Muladhara Chakra, nourishing red life force flows through the legs and feet to the tip of the tailbone. The whole body grounding and rooting. So you can trust that your ability to ground in life is strengthening. Your ability to root down when life feels chaotic is strengthening and growing within you. Like a plant with deep roots that stretch down to draw life force up, to expand and grow. Rest into the trust that the ability to ground and a sense of self-security is within you. And you're welcome to rest here as long as you need, to simmer within the stillness and relaxation, knowing that whenever you feel ready to come out, you can do so in your own time, but make it a gentle transition where little movements come first. And the release of the pose is very mindful and gentle. You might let the knees bend into the chest and remove the strap. Give yourself a hug, again, just in your own time. Knowing that whenever you're coming up again from being down, you might roll to one side. Especially with inversions where the legs are lifted, it's helpful to move slowly to honor your transition. Again, you're welcome to be in the stillness as long as you'd like, and I'll offer you my gratitude. Thank you for practicing with me. Wishing waves of peace to expand from our hearts to all hearts. Much love and namaste. Thank you.